Well, I pressed the wrong button. That's tough. Hey, bud. That's acid. Your camera's gone. Yes, Dad? Is there something you'd like to say? Yes, I dropped the camera. Or dropped something. Was it the camera? 'Cause I still have... Oh, this is the flashlight part of the camera. Yeah, dropping the actual camera is not great. That's a lot of evidence down the drain. That's not ideal. He has by far the worst light. Paint thinner. That's great. It's real great. He had to know I was... Hide where? Oh, this ain't good. This really ain't good. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Stop breathing so heavy before he hears you. Okay. Nope. Well.
72, 93.
There's a chance that I killed the old man. I did put him in an oven, essentially. But I didn't get one of the things that confirms that he's dead, so I'm pretty sure he's alive. And that's what matters. This is the one in the bar. Wow, this is awful. Yeah. Just gonna...
$68, 83.
Are those real organs and stuff? That's this guy's a fantastic hobby. Where? Crouch, what are you doing? How did he get over there? He was just on the other side. Harrison, your sense of justice might be a little faulty.
Press the button.
What the fuck?
Press the button. Press the button.
Okay.
Press it.
Okay.
Goddamn. Press the button. Press it. Press the button.
Okay, Mark, hold it together.
Ah!
What the fuck?
Okay. You know, Dad, I think it's best to not think about whether or not that man was alive. It, you know, evidence points to yes. You finished watching Punisher recently, so you think jaywalkers need to lose their legs? I mean, that's certainly an opinion. Did I just make a weapon? This is what I'm talking about. Oh. Go look at the bearings. Mark that Dumet killed the groundskeeper. Mark found the... Is Dumet the FBI agent? Because that would be wild. Didn't I have another one of these? Do something. Wait, no, not that, not that. I think it was this one. Nope. Although we know what happened to Aaron. Harrison, you missed it. The girl got turned into a speaker. New recruits. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. No bueno. Confidential.
Psychological assessment conducted by Dr. Isabella Garcia.
You know what?
Patient name,
Good point. She was
Michael.
animated like a speaker.
Behavioral observation. Hector arrived at our scheduled appointment 24 minutes late. Once we sat down and began the session, he struggled to maintain eye contact. He found it difficult to articulate his feelings and was terse and guarded throughout. Hector has been working long hours and, as a result, isn't sleeping well. Hector spoke about his recently deceased mother and displayed evidence that he hasn't yet fully come to terms with her death. I strongly recommended a course of antidepressants, but he is resistant to this idea, believing that it would have a detrimental effect on his capability with regards to his current investigation. Hector describes his work in immaculate detail, and contrary to earlier in the session, his thought content is both coherent and logical. He is displaying an unhealthy obsession with his work, but his recent bereavement may be the underlying issue.
So the FBI agent is almost certainly new H.H. Holmes. These vents are, yeah, you didn't seal that up back. You didn't want to seal that back up. You're just going to let the guy know that you went in there. That's great. You're right, that is sus. He vented.
Yo! I'm not some fucking lab rat here for your amusement.
Don't piss off the serial killer. Bro is hurting me. Okay.
Yes, there we go.
Hey, one problem with your there you go statement. You cut off the power to everything in the murder hotel. It's dark and scary in here now. Let's see if there's any other doors that are unlocked before heading into the blatantly evil room. Oh, crap. This is... Who had 184? Didn't Charlie have 184?
The hell?
Oh, wait, no, this is her room. Wasn't it? No, she didn't have the big bed. Is there a switch or something? I have a screwdriver. I don't know where I got that screwdriver.
Oh, what the hell? Mark!
Hey. Best of luck to you, Mark. That's entirely normal for hotels to do. Great. Great.
You want to know what it means to be a killer? You ever been to the art museum downtown? They got this painting by a guy, I forget his name. Famous painter. He did portraits of slaughtered cows hanging on hooks. You take a normal person to a slaughterhouse, and they will puke their guts out. You make it into a painting, and suddenly it's art. There's no difference between the two. Not really. Don't look at me like that. You know I'm right. You get it. I know you get it. You got to do something that matters. Make people feel something they've never felt before. Shatter the illusion that any of us are really in control. Think of the most profound thing you've ever done. The most beautiful thing you've ever created. And I promise you, it's nothing compared to watching the life bleed out of someone. To see the fear in their eyes. To feel them pawing at you for release. To hear them pleading, begging. That moment when someone realizes they are at their end. That's when you feel it. That's true art. That's what you have to be. An artist. A sculptor. An architect. I see the gleam in your eye, Agent Monday. You're not fooling me. Ah, look at you now, huh? Am I gonna be your first? Well, come on then, huh? I'm right here. This room is soundproof. You don't even have to wait for a plane to fly overhead. There you are. I see you now. Not bad. Not bad at all. Bare hands can feel good, huh? But the blade makes for such a prettier picture. You've got potential, Agent Monday. If you truly want to be an artist.
Huh, well. Art is subjective, I suppose. I don't agree. What I think is neat is that, like, after you realize what is going on, you can see that, like, just in the design, some of these walls are meant to move. You can just kind of see that it's just like, there's a seam there. It could slide if it wanted to. Is this that book that I left here?
Books don't work.
That is crazy that it conveniently landed right there. Investigate. Why? Why? Why is the baby crying continuing to be a thing?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, that ain't our problem. In case you missed me, Michelle, morning. Requested to use the library or the music lounge, so I assume I'm in one of those. Went dine outside in the garden. The bar seems good riding spot. Manny Sherman, the Beast of Arkansas.
Joseph Morello. That wasn't Dumet on the ferry.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Honestly, I'm glad to be leaving. The nice folks, the Stewarts, real nice, both in their 70s now. Dad's still strong as Knox, having been a military man before moving to the town to settle and start a family. Mom was starting to get a little frail. You could tell she'd taken it the hardest. Miss Stewart had made me coffee. She was functioning okay, but had a dead behind the eyes look. 26 years on, still living in that cocoon of numbness such devastation can bring. We talked a lot. They were at ease, talking about anything, the night it happened, the cruel details, how they felt about him. It was just a fact of life to them. Their daughter had been murdered by a serial killer, and that was their world. That sounds really mean. Maybe use kinder words. I don't like the cocoon sentence. Is there a more relatable metaphor? Everything. It was a shock when they offered to show me Mary's room. I was apprehensive, but thanked them and agreed it would be helpful to get an idea of the kind of girl Mary was. I followed Miss Stewart. I could feel the toll that the murder had taken as we walked through the house and upstairs to Mary's room. Her husband didn't like to go into that room. Things were neat and tidy, but shabby. We walked over a beaten old carpet, past outdated wallpaper and paintings, mostly biblical, that were thick with dust. The strain and financial impact must have been huge. Mrs. Stewart hadn't worked since Mary's death. Again, sounds really mean. Can you not just say they had a rough time of it without being so descriptive? Maybe explain why. Did she find it difficult to face anymore? Or anyone? Her schoolwork was stacked by her bed, and her childhood toys and dolls were still displayed on shelves. What stuck out most, though, was her uniform, still hanging on the front of the wardrobe, ready for her shift at the diner the next day. Mary was a tiny girl, only 5'1", and weighed less than 100 pounds. She didn't stand a chance that night she was taken. I kept thinking about her room as I drove through the town. Milton would have been an unremarkable place in 1995, but it was close to lifeless now. Mostly boarded up buildings. The only open shops were liquor stores, which had bums outside them drinking at 11 a.m. It was as if the town had died when Mary did. Eventually Milton faded in the rear view mirror as the image of Mary's uniform burned into my mind. Go hug Natalie right now, please. Later the next day, I finally got back to her. Bob, could you not shift? My nerves are like on edge right now. I don't need you crinkling. Whew. I had no idea who it was from. Scrambling over, a package sat on our doorstep. A brown box, had no idea who it was from. Had Michelle ordered something? Curiosity took over and I hauled it. He is sleepy, but he's freaking me out. Opening it, I found an old tape recorder along with quartet of tapes. Listen to the first one, the voice unmistakable. It was Sherman. Nope. Mention their interviews.
Bethany.
Oh. Can I jump out a window? Might actually be too far of a fall. Please stop crying.
Mommy.
Oh, yeah. Beast's body burgled. Arkansas this week. The body of the so-called Beast of Arkansas has been removed from its grave by suspected body snatchers. The infamous serial killer, whose real name is Manny Sherman, was executed earlier this month, and his remains were buried at an undisclosed cemetery in Springdale, Arkansas. A senior police spokesperson for local law enforcement stated at a press conference, "We believe this to be the work of serial killer obsessives and are pursuing various leads. We assume there are multiple suspects involved, but have ruled out that it may be an individual. Although the burial site is unknown, rumors have been circulating among serial killer enthusiast forums online since Sherman's execution. When questioned by the press about such online groups, the spokesperson added, "These people who call themselves fans of killers are very foolish. If they were aware of the despicable details of such crimes as we in law enforcement are, they would rethink their views about celebrating such heinous criminals." Police refused to confirm the name of the cemetery to the media in the aftermath of the news.
Connie.
That's odd.
Focus.
Yeah, there's no point. Let me, I got a date on here somewhere. don't think there were any numbers on here. Um, I, oh, thank you. How the heck was I supposed to know that? Very convenient that that was written in bold letters right, or numbers right there, but I'll take what I can get. There was a girl pinned. I really don't want to do this. That's a corpse. That's way worse than a corpse.